Hello everyone and welcome to Games, Comics and Crafts.
In this video, I'll be looking at Barbarella issue 4. Okay, so this is the fourth issue of Barbarella. It's been a fair few months since issue 3, and according to the end of this, we've got one more issue for this miniseries. Issue 5 is the last one. So I don't know if that's a consequence of all the Diamond stuff that's been going on, and it was wrapped up early, or it was always intended to be a 5-issue miniseries. But if it is always intended to be a 5-issue, there's a lot to wrap up before next issue. Um, okay, anyway, we start off with this captured lass on Planet Metafusion, where she kicks a robot, and the guy basically says, "Oh, you're going to be charged for kicking a robot." And someone going to die anyway. It's like, well, okay, we're going to charge you anyway. Um, which again, this bit's at the moment nonsense. All of this stuff here doesn't affect the story at all. And she still needs to be rescued by Barbarella, and Barbarella is going to be very, very busy next issue. She's either going to be an amazingly quick rescue, or it's not going to happen. Barbarella's on this planet where the uh, diode thing has been put onto all the population and basically controlling them in some kind of hive mind. And she basically says, "Right, I'll do your deal." She ex- they explained about the sorry, he explains about the past civilization where they had all the pleasures they could possibly get, apart from the people that couldn't afford it, and they basically just kicked the crap out of each other. So they decided to get rid of all that, have an equal society, and everyone fell under the control of the diode. And Barbara says, "Okay, fine. I'll become part of the diode and I'll do it live on camera, but you have to invite the camera crew from issue 1." Now, either, they're not the smartest people because you've already destroyed their, possible ratings, or they're just completely mercenary and they'll do anything for ratings, which is probably more likely. So they turn up, ready to film this thing of this using of the diode, and we see truckers and all that kind of stuff that were in the first issues, um, trying to rescue Barbarella, all turning up to this planet. And it doesn't go well. They start blowing stuff up. Um, so eventually they get ready to film this part. She puts out this thing and basically says, "Oh, okay, this is an act of rebellion. I'm going to put this thing on here because this planet intends to inflict the diode on the rest of the galaxy. So therefore, I'm going to be the first in line, effectively." Um, And in doing so, she falls under control, which is exactly what expected. And again, we see the prisoners again that are watching it, and it's like, why did she do it? And they kind of like, they explain what's going on. Basically, what happens is because she's broadcast it to the universe rather than keeping it a secret, Earth Force have basically decided they are going to take action now, and they fly to the planet that's there, pop out an EMP, and basically free everyone from the diode, completely frazzle it. Everyone's text goes back to normal, which thank God, because not being funny, red on black is bloody nightmare to read in this. Um, and now they're ready for a rebellion, a real one, because all the people are obviously freed from their original control, and now they've got to decide what to do next. And obviously, some are going to be happy about it that they've been freed. Some are not going to be happy about it because they had a good life in the first place. So this is it. This is the retaking over of the planet to be yet to be named. And that's it. So this is what's odd because all that's got to be resolved next issue, and possibly the rescue as well. I'm kind of glad we did a call back to the TV people, because I did wonder why that was kind of finished after 2 issues, because it did feel like it was like a tacked on plot that was going to be, that could have been its own miniseries, and then they kind of, oh, we'll put it in this one. And so it kind of makes some kind of sense. Although, to be honest, it could have worked as a miniseries, and then it would just been a callback in this miniseries. So it kind of flows, but it's not essential. I don't understand also why they didn't mention the fact that it's like, oh, we've got those alternate Barbarellas we created. We just made TV shows with them in it instead. Well, you weren't there. That would have been quite interesting. Um, but yeah, all in all, not too bad. We're ticking on. It's not, again, nice to see another Barbarella issue finally after all this time. I'm just being very intrigued to see if the length of it was always intended, because I think this is the shortest one it's ever been. I think it's always been 7 or 8 issues, maybe even 10 issues for some of them, maybe 12. Was the first one 12? I know it's at least. I know 8 was kind of the standard, and 5 seems very, very short. So yeah. Anyway, all in all, pretty damn good. You know, but we'll see what happens next issue if it falls in its arse. So there you go. That's pretty much all I can say about this one so far. So thanks for listening, and hopefully I will see you on another video very, very soon. Bye bye.